Hi, my name is Yang and I am an electrical engineering graduate student at Purdue University. I work in Open Ag Technology and Systems Center on ISOBUS units. Today I will be showing you the parts and tools that we will need to build our open source Ag machine data collection tool, ISOBUS 2.0. In later videos I will be showing you how to build the ISOBUS 2.0 unit in a step-by-step process and how to configure its software. Here are the tools that you will need. You will need some screwdrivers of various sizes, a scissor, connector plier, and a wire cutter. And the most important tool is the Dutch ISOBUS compatible pins clamper. It is used for clamping in the wires onto these ISOBUS male and female pins. So this is the Teradex Enclosure motherboard. It is the core of the ISOBUS device. You will have the slot for inserting in the Apollos computer module, and on the flip side you will have the MSATA port for the SSD, the mini PCIe port for the cell module, and the placeholder for the RTC battery and the SIM card slot. And you will also have peripherals for Ethernet, USB ports, and also the power connector. And then this is the SSD, which has the MSATA port. This is the Telit LE910 cell module with the mini PCIe port. And this is the Apollos computer module. You will also need these power barrel connectors for connecting the two wires that will be powering the ISOBUS Enclosure motherboard. In later videos you will see how we will build this ISOBUS male port, and that will give us wires to make this CAN headers, as well as connecting the two wires, fastening these two wires to a barrel connector. This is the ISOBUS male port. It's used to be inserted onto our custom enclosure, and you will also need the accompanied washer and hex nut to tighten the connections onto our custom enclosure. And on the ISOBUS connector side, you will also need the female ISOBUS port for building the ISOBUS diagnostic cable that we will show in later videos. The Telit 910 cell module will need external antennas for correctly interfacing with the ISOBUS Enclosure motherboard. So these are the two external antennas of our choice, and to connect with the ISOBUS device itself, we will need two sealed SMA connectors that will be inserted and mounted onto our custom enclosure, and this will be further connected with a male-to-male SMA interconnector, which will then be connected with this SMA to UFL connectors that will be connected onto the actual cell module. You will also need a USB GPS module. We picked this particular one because it offers PPS over USB, and this USB GPS module will be connected onto this USB adapter that will be mounted onto our custom enclosure too. It is also sealed. You will also need to buy the accompanying hex nut and rubber sealed with this particular USB adapter. And then the inner side, after this USB adapter has been mounted onto the enclosure, it will be connected to the to the ISOBUS device using a USB extension cable, as well as a swivel USB connector. We also have a custom enclosure that we bought and made. So you can have a look at the drilled holes for both the antenna connectors, the USB adapter for connecting the USB GPS module, and also the holes for the ISOBUS mail port. We also have a custom plate that you can see have the standoff screws for mounting the ISOBUS Enclosure motherboard. You can choose whatever enclosure or mounting scheme that you want. It's just that you have to design a proper mounting and enclosure so that the module doesn't move in the machinery that you will be operating.